Hey, have you been sneezing a little bit lately? Maybe you've had a scratchy throat. The allergies are back, right? Our friends over at Hedberg Allergy Clinic took some air samples today, and what they found, the tree pollen. That's the culprit for many of us. It's in the high category. Grass and mold in the low category. Ragweed, they didn't detect any of that in the air just yet. You'll probably want those allergy pills for the next few days. Maybe the rain helped us out a little bit. Maybe try to clear up a little bit of that air. Here's live radar right now as we scan the skies. We're dry for the moment. Northwest Arkansas, parts of the River Valley dry. Meanwhile, we've got some more showers moving back into Scott County, parts of Logan and Johnson County as well. Those are generally pretty light in nature, and that's what we can expect going into the next several hours. Some spotty on and off, generally some light rain showers. On Futurecast, this is what it may look like for us. This is going to be 10:30, 11 o'clock tonight. We'll pause it a little after midnight. Maybe you got some hit or miss spotty raindrops. Overall, not as widespread as what we saw earlier in the day. A lot of this activity pushes off towards the east overnight while you're asleep. Now, with that said, I do maintain about a 20% chance of a couple spotty showers in your Saturday forecast. Temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler out there. We'll see the clouds break, a little bit more sunshine later in the day. Many of us getting in those mid to upper 70s by the tomorrow afternoon. We've got two opportunities for severe storms this weekend. One chance is a little bit less than the other. Let's begin with Saturday night into Sunday morning. Got a level 2 potential here in yellow for, generally speaking, north central and northeast Oklahoma. Meanwhile, our level 1 out of 5 risk extends all of east Oklahoma, as well as parts of Benton, parts of western Washington County. Now, this is out of 5, right? So we're on the lower end of the scale. This risk, as I've been telling you the last couple of days, is highly conditional, meaning it may or may not happen. It's a boom or bust, all or nothing. What we do expect is a dry line to be moving through parts of central Oklahoma. That dry line could, it's a big if, but it could spark some thunderstorms out in central Oklahoma. If those do fire up, they're probably going to be severe there. They'll be tracking our direction, likely after midnight, but those very well could hold together and move into our neck of the woods. This is that first severe weather potential. I do suspect those storms would, in theory, be weakening as they move through our neck of the woods early Sunday morning. Question is, can they weaken below severe limits quick enough? Of course, we hope so. We really hope they don't develop at all. With that said, a couple of spotty showers out there Sunday morning. We get into Sunday, let's say mid to late morning into Sunday afternoon. The actual cold front itself is going to be working through the area, and that's going to present the potential a little bit higher chance of some severe storms. Let me walk you through the colors here. Level 1 in green, that's our risk off to the west. Most of the 5 News viewing area under this level 2 potential. Meanwhile, Johnson, parts of Logan, parts of Scott County in that level 3, which is that more concerning severe weather risk zone. The reason why, it's the better ingredients are found overlapping with each other the further east you get. Things could look a little bit like this. The timing is still subject to some change, but I really think it's going to be, let's say, late morning into the early part of the afternoon as that front pushes through. Certainly more organized storms the further east you go. With that rain we saw today, did cancel a few burn bans, especially on that I-40 corridor. Adair fell off the map, Sequoia's off the maps, Crawford, Franklin, and Johnson no longer under a burn ban. Good news, even if you aren't under a burn ban anymore, probably should use some caution just to be on the safe side. We did receive rain, but wasn't necessarily a whole lot. We'll have better opportunities as you see next week. That weather pattern in April certainly gets much more active. We'll have multiple chances next week. Really want to start focusing in on Wednesday. We could see some strong to severe thunderstorms next Wednesday as well. That'll be the day to watch after Sunday. It looks busy. It is busy, but gosh, it's almost April, and this is exactly what you would expect. We keep our fingers crossed that we can get just some rain and no storms. That's tough to come by this time of the year. So we've got a busy week of weather to track, and we're going to keep folks posted right here on 5 Plus.
And rainfall we can use.
Yeah, really
Promise
could.
you that.
Yeah, I hope we can put a dent in this drought. Boy, the last thing any of us want is to go into summer
Oh, yeah.
running behind.
Yeah.
Because that's just not good.
Exactly. All right, Scott, thanks.